And MackWop of TDE, never heard of this person before, but it seems like an artist or whatever. He reacts to the recent online clash between Nicki and SZA. Let's hear what he said. Did y'all like the video yet? Hold on.
Yo, what's going on, bruh? Oh my god. Update me. This internet shit crazy, yo.
First of all, his voice is mad annoying. Is he even sober? He don't look sober to me.
Blue. Hey, Nicki, relax. Relax. So you get put in the blender like your boy did.
Okay, so you see he has a red cup in his hand, right? So he's probably obviously drinking something. Nothing really wrong with that. But like for me, when I was watching it, I was like, oh, he's drunk. Like I don't really take anything that he has to say seriously. He said like, Nicki, back down before you get put in a blender. What did you guys think when you heard that? Okay. So then Nicki says, is that a threat? And she asks the FBI. So this is where it all tumbled down for me. Okay. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. So then she said, at MackWop, which is that dude, did you just threaten to harm me? At the FBI, I want this man investigated right away. He has ties to other people who've been a part of a very shady business and is now threatening harm as well as admitting to a crime about someone else. Which boy was put in a blender? Do y'all know which boy was put in a blender? I don't know. She said, it seems to me that he's talking about, Tory recently being stabbed up and what many believe to be a setup. At FBI, I'm ready to talk about everything I know. At CIA director, these thugs have gone way too far. They have now begun public threats due to their leaders feeling above the law. He said back in the day, this is all the way in 2010. Okay, 15 years ago, he tweeted, Nicki Minaj make every other female rapper look like trash. I'm sorry. Then she's tweeting, lock him up. Now, when he tweeted, I did not think that he was talking about anything violent. I thought he was talking about a rap beef because he said, put in a blender like your boy. Boy means Drake. Drake went at Kendrick. Drake lost the battle. Nicki took that to mean, oh, you're talking about Tory because some people feel like it's a conspiracy theory that when Tory got stabbed up, that was somehow Rock Nation's doing. So she's connecting everything together, right? Y'all let me know how y'all feel. So a fan says, did he just admit that they use and pay other people to take the lives of those who are inconvenient to them, allegedly at the FBI, and then they add a Republican representative or whatever? So then Nicki Nicki responds saying to the government officials, he says, this man just publicly threatened me. I've notified the FBI and the CIA. I want this thug locked up and I'm ready to talk about everything these people have done to me. So then she once again quotes the video saying, what streaming service is this? I want him removed immediately. If he's not removed, we'll know something. So whatever he's streaming on, like Twitch or Kick or whatever, she wants him to be banned and removed off that platform, or else she'll think that this platform is probably coming against her as well. Now she asks this person directly saying, yo, at MackWop, you could have easily arranged to shoot the fade with a man or whatever else you do, you made nigga. Talk, then hide behind police, nigga. Why you can't privately drop your low? I want this man locked up before I feel safe to leave my home to work. Okay, so then someone puts his legal name. She says, lock him up, lock him up. So then the government official responds to Nicki saying, please text my cell. I would forward this to law enforcement immediately. Threats of violence and assassination should be taken very seriously. Hope you're okay. We'll talk soon. At Nicki Minaj. Nicki says, thank you. Posted up Rock Nation's whatever. So then she said, now niggas in prison gonna be doing the WAP, like a dance, the WAP, WAP, WAP. I don't know if that's, So then Punch TDE, yo, he tweet this MTBTTF. I don't know what the heck that means. Y'all tell me. But Nicki responds by posting up screenshots of, doxing claims, like they're going they're in their sexual harassment lawsuit, like they dox their victims and stuff like that. She once again posts up Desiree Perez in her lawsuit, and then she posts up something where TDE explains, Punch explains Jay-Z's influence on their label's notorious release schedule, and Nicki has felt like they've done things on her release day or whatever. Kendrick Lamar did drop his GNX album on the same day that Nicki dropped her Pink Pink Print re-release 10-year anniversary last year back in December or November. So yeah, there's that. I have a lot of thoughts about this, y'all. I don't know if I should get into it. So then a person says Nicki Minaj came on here to expose shady illegal industry mess that's blocking her from doing her job, and now a grown man is online threatening her. Y'all don't see what's happening? Beef for real. She said, "Oh, they sleep claiming they woke. Even Desiree Perez didn't know what was about to happen. Oh, they'll all know soon. Don't mind the ego. That's all fluff from every little insecure souls who are shriveling up inside." Someone says, "Perfect response. What they gonna call Nicki Minaj a snitch? LMAO. Please call her a snitch because that will lead us right into our next conversation. We listening at Rock Nation." So then Nikki says, "Hey, FBI, CIA, I'm willing to be a snitch just like Desiree Perez if it has to do with her, Rock Nation, or TDE. The issues is celebrities come here and go hide in the hills. It's scouts already waiting." Someone said, allegedly alluding to something we don't know, knowing information and not reporting it. "We rebuke it in the name of Jesus. No weapon formed against Nikki will prosper." Nikki quotes this saying, "They just got themselves added to the paperwork." LMFAO. So, she includes a screenshot of Rock Nation wins $12 million insurance claim over Maroon 5 manager's death. Ooh, that is interesting. Never heard of that before. She posts up a screenshot of the blog Gossip of the City, and then she says, "Imagine adding yourself to a Rico. LOL, hope you feel cool, Gossip of the City. You about to be the talk of the town and the jails. It's snitching time. Just like Desiree Perez snitch, and if Jigga Man co-signed her snitching, then I'll know he'll be cool with mine, Bookie." So then Nikki goes live on Station Head. She's currently live on there as I'm literally recording this. I hope y'all cannot hear her in the background. So she says, "Hiding, that implies you were looking for me. Oh, okay, that Rico finna be nasty." Okay, so then, oh my God, she's still going. So she says, "Is that gang talk I hear? Bye. Who's next? Who's next to ruin their lives for people who wouldn't piss on them if they were on fire?" She said, "It's snitching time." And then she goes live on Station Head. So if you guys really want to know my opinion, please make sure to like the video. And, I just think that all of this is really being blown out of proportion. I don't think that they were coming to try Nikki, like in such a violent manner or whatever. And yeah, like in terms of the snitching stuff, like to me it's very counter intuitive or just like hypocritical, because I was like, how could Nikki be trying to call the FBI when, number one, I don't even think he was trying to threaten her with violence, but okay, cool. Trying to call the FBI. I thought that that's why she married her husband, because he a goon, he a street nigga. I thought that, they said that you married him for protection or whatever. So like, what's going on there now? It's a lose-lose situation for her and that husband, because if he do something, I mean, he going to jail. He already on probation. So it's literally a lose-lose situation, But I don't know if Nikki trying to she's basically trying to call out the black community about how hypocritical they are if she were to snitch, because Desiree snitched but nobody really says anything about it. She's technically like not really held accountable the way that people like try to hold Gunna accountable and drag him and stuff like that. But my thing is, and I'm seeing more and more people say this now, it's like it's cool for her to like try to draw attention to the lawsuit that Desiree Perez is going through, and just the shady business practices that Rock Nation has taken part in allegedly. But at the end of the day, I don't think that people in general, black people specifically, I do not think that black people care about Desiree Perez being a snitch, Desiree Perez being pardoned. But I guess like she's trying to say like, oh, this is what Jay-Z, co-signs because she is his co-executive CEO or whatever. So it shouldn't be a problem if I snitch because I'm black, I'm part of the hip hop community. It shouldn't really be a problem. Let me know if you guys think that Nikki would actually go through with this. Obviously, some sort of legal action is coming, but I don't know. But yeah, so it's like I feel like, and it's like, okay, even though like Nikki in herself never really been in nothing heavily criminal or whatever, or she hasn't really like, you know, in just strongly spoken out against like snitching and snitching culture, I do feel like she upholds that in the lifestyle that she portrays because of who she married and the imagery that they portray in, you know, her songs, in her music videos, like, you know, like having him there. And especially in DWAP, Do We Have a Problem featuring Little Baby, I mean, that whole plot was all about GUNS and tools that people use to take people out and stuff like that. Like, that was really the whole plot. Yes, it's art, yes, it's imaginary, but at the end of the day, this has been a strong you know, like aspect of Nicki's artistry and just creative direction over the past couple of years, especially after getting with her husband. And then also there's Red Ruby, right? Who's more like Red Ruby is the, you know, like sort of like wife of a kingpin and stuff like that, which is what she allegedly, you know, call herself. And once again, it's another interpretation of art, but still it is what it is. It's what has been portrayed. So once again, she's trying to point out a lot of hypocrisy, and I feel like there are a lot of points on the board that Nicki is trying to prove, and I'm not sure if they're getting lost on people, on the lost on like in the general population that is trying to follow and keep up, because it's even hard for me. There's a lot of tweets, and that's why I'm just trying to give the facts and stuff like that. But yeah, like, I don't want her main point to get lost, and it feels like that, you know. So I'm not really feeling like all of this snitching stuff, all of this government talking stuff like that, and I'm not even one to be with street culture or the lifestyle and stuff like that. But I think it's just not, it's not a good look. And but if we want to do a Rico on TDE, Rock Nation, and all them stuff, I'm here for it. I'm totally here for it, especially like a business Rico and stuff like that. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say for now. I do have other thoughts that I did share on Patreon, just a shameless plug. So that is on my $3 tier, and it's an audio note about 13 or 10 minutes, I'm sorry, that, you know, I talked about all of this on. But that's it for this video. I really appreciate it if you got to the end, and please like it, subscribe. Do let me know what you guys think in the comments, but please keep it cute, please keep it respectful, and, you know, just like I'm here for all of your opinions. Don't think that you have to be a barb to comment under my stuff. I really appreciate hearing from everyone. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Play with somebody say fuck.
It's your girl Vina Love, the Harlem Princess, your favorite princess, and this is Destiny Below.
Period.